and welcome to the program. I just want to ask you, because everybody wants to know, Cecily, first and foremost, are you, their beloved SNL comedian, going to sign up for another season?
I still don't have an answer yet, but I promise I will soon. I think my team and we haven't even had a big talk yet. We wanted Schmigadoon to come out, and now I get the book today. And so I think probably in the next week or so we'll have the real talk.
Okay, well, maybe you'll tell us, you'll whisper it in our ear first. So Schmigadoon, this amazing series about the musicals, a sort of throwback to the past, and particularly your book, is really revealing. I guess when I said freedom to be yourself in my introduction, you have put yourself out there in a very sort of new way, trying, I guess, to tell people that it's not all laughs inside, and that you've had a very difficult time. You've had your own depressions. Your brother has suffered with that. There's been suicide attempts, and it's not all extrovertism. How and why have you done that now?
I think when I wrote, I was unable to really process and write about losing my cousin Owen in January 2020 to glioblastoma. It just felt, it was so big and so heavy, and I really did feel like I have so much grief and I have so much love at the same time, and didn't really understand that until I was able to sit down and write. And I wrote an article, or I just wrote and I sent it to a couple friends. It became the essay for New York Magazine. And the way people responded, it felt like maybe that had helped a couple of them, or been helpful in some way, or gave them some kind of peace. And I thought, that's the way I can now, that's how I can talk about my cousin, if it feels like it's about helping other people, because that is so much his spirit and what he did for me.
And Cecily, you are such a public person, and we have seen Simone Biles, and we have seen Naomi Osaka, and we can name any number of others who have taken the mental health aspect of the pressures on their life and decided to come out with it and saying it's not all about winning, it's not all about pushing ourselves. We have to think of our emotions too. Did that crystallize for you during COVID, unlike any other time?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I think that everybody's been through a lot to some level, and I don't know that everybody even has recognized that. And so I say I feel like my edges were softened or something, and I'm a bit more vulnerable. And I think, it's easy to be very snarky in comedy, and I sort of prefer when comedy has a heart. And I think now is a great time to share our hearts.
So you've led me into the snarky comedy part of this. Funny, you are constantly portraying the Fox News personality, Judge Jeanine Pirro, and particularly apparently that she likes a good drink sometime. Anyway, here's a little clip that everybody loved of your last scene on SNL, jumping into a vat of wine. So, I mean, it's great. And there you go, sinking into the vat. And apparently it was really quite stinging on your eyes. What are you trying to say there?
Really, that was just, at this point, I don't know that we're saying anything about Judge Jeanine. It's like I get to play this kind of big clown character that she's become on our show, that she's not in real life. And it was very fun to perform, and it was the first time we had a live audience, and they were so wonderful. It just felt, it was very electric, and it was really exciting to have the opportunity to perform for that crowd. And why not then get into a giant vat of wine? What a way to celebrate it. Dunk yourself.
And with the famous
like a baptism.
with the famous song too. Indeed. And
Yeah.
finally, you know, on your book, This Will All Be Over Soon, you've said the world is upside down. I'm holding devastation and love in equal measures. What is bad timing when the timeline seems irrelevant? Do you think this will all be over soon?
You know, I think some things will be over soon. I think things change, and they won't be what we thought they were. That's not very clear, but it's kind of it's not a very clear time, and I don't know where we go forward or backwards. You know, you bring people into your life that you thought were out of your life. It's just it's been a weird time, and I think if we'll do it best if we sort of expect the unexpected and stay open and try to be as least fearful as we can.
Staying open indeed. Cecily Strong, thank you so much. And we'll wait for your announcement in a week or so. Thanks a lot for joining us.